Oh. Oh man, does that feel good going down. Oy, 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 oy. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Please bear with me. Oh my God, my stomach is still bubbling and gurgling and yikes. Sorry, I'm probably going to be a little bit of a man bitch during this live stream. And it is cold out there again. You can't tell my face is a little red. I just got back from Harris Teeter. Oh man, that seltzer water feels good going down. Well, I don't expect a large audience at this time of the day anyway. This is more me just unwinding. So I hope you folks are doing okay. I'm still recovering from whatever the hell this nasty crud is that I got in my stomach. What's going on, everybody? Let me see here. Comida Internacional. That sounds Hispanic or Latino. What's going on, my friend? Hello, everybody. Sorry if I'm going to be a little bit of a grump during this live stream. My stomach is still kind of Been like that for like the past 2 days. Well, before I begin, shameless e-beg. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that thumbs up button, comment in the chat. Check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box below in this live stream. You click on that, it'll take you right to my eBay store. Anybody that had eBay orders with me, I did manage to get your eBay orders out today, so they're on their way. I had to go to Harris Teeter. I picked up 8 bottles of sparkling water because, man, my stomach has just been on the fritz. And the weather here in Charlotte, man, has just been unforgiving. My deliveries, except for 2 bottles of supplements I ordered, finally showed up. I still got stuff that hasn't showed up yet. It was supposed to show up yesterday. This magic marker I ordered, I think I talked about that in one of my live streams, finally showed up to my door. It said it was delivered. It was never delivered. And then I wake up this morning, there it is, sitting on my patio table. So UPS, the post office, FedEx, they're all screwed up still. So if you're customers of mine, oh man, my stomach, boy. Come on. You gonna come out or you're not gonna come out? It's in there, it just doesn't want to come out. Come on. I guess not. There it is. Oh, geez. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, my stomach has been on a warpath for like the past 48 hours. But again, like I said, the post office, UPS, FedEx, they're all screwed up. My Drakar, which is a Germanic Viking battle axe, which I want for decor here in my home, was supposed to have come. That's running late. Apparently, it's supposed to be coming today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, my eBay orders to my customers will arrive in a timely manner. But yeah, like I said, the past 48 hours, man, my stomach has just been going haywire. So I finally got myself up and about to go get me some sparkling water. I got me antacids and all that good stuff. So hopefully it calms down just a little bit. You know, like I said, all my personal orders are showing up late. Like this is a magic marker I ordered for my sneakers to paint the mesh on my Jordan 4s. And it showed up this morning. It said it was delivered yesterday. There was no delivery of this thing. So, of course, I filed a complaint with UPS. And then wouldn't you know it, it was on my doorstep this morning. So if you're customers of mine, I'm gonna assume that any orders that I got out from my eBay store are going to be just as messed up, unfortunately. So just be aware of that. I'll take care of this later. But this marker actually works a lot better than the other one I had. If you're into sneakers like I am, the oil-based Sharpie marker to repaint the mesh on your Jordans, it works really well. I just wore these today, and I could see there were some spots that needed to be touched up, and I could do that in my own time. But, you know, I wanted to review a couple of jerseys that I ordered. They were supposed to have come already, and FedEx is showing that they're having delivery delays. So, I mean, I got stuff I can review, but I'm really not up for it. I mean, this live stream is more just to update my eBay customers more than anything else. And I really haven't done a solid review on the channel since I did that live stream of Soundwave. So, but yeah, my stomach has just been, I don't know what the hell's been going on with me. It's almost 2 days now. I've had like this gurgling in my stomach that like won't stop. So, and I kind of have a theory as to why that's happening. It's because stupid me ended up buying them dumbass, whatchamacallit, Walmart fruits and vegetables and stuff. They got the worst shit. Where am I from? I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, originally born in New York. Hey, man, your name is Badman. Badman? No, it's not Badman. I mean, I could be a bad guy sometimes, but I don't know about that. Yeah, Walmart's got the worst. I mean, Sam's Club and Walmart are the same, but at least when you go to Sam's Club, you get everything in bulk. And if you look at it mathematically, if you buy like a lot of blackberries, blueberries, cherries, things like that, you're better off just getting them in Sam's Club. The Walmart stuff that they got there is half the size. And the fruits there are just, they leave a lot to be desired. That's why I really don't eat Walmart stuff too much anymore. Just because of that. And I think because I bought a bag of carrots from them with low-fat ranch dressing, and I also had some sun chips because I really don't eat a lot of junk food. I think that's what got my stomach gurgling. So I don't know if it's just the combination of the three. I mean, the carrots weren't expired, the ranch dressing wasn't expired, the sun chips weren't expired, so I have no idea what caused it. But in the middle of the night, fucking Tuesday at 2:30 in the morning, like, come on. Oh, pardon me. This has been going on for 2 days like this. It felt like somebody was stabbing me in my stomach. It literally felt like somebody was jabbing me in the stomach with a screwdriver. It sucked. So, you know, I drank up whatever seltzer I had. I got antacids. I ended up getting another bottle of antacids. And today I woke up feeling, you know, so-so. Printed out the orders from my eBay customers and whatever orders I already had printed out. I prepped them, packed them, hopped in my car, took a drive to the post office, dropped those off, and picked up like 8 bottles. They're actually having a buy one, get one free of these over at Harris Teeter. And I forgot today was Thursday. I'm looking around. There's like all these senior citizens, and I'm actually talking to myself, like, where the fuck did all these old people come from? Where are all these seniors coming from? And I forgot, because I'm on permanent disability myself, and every Thursday they have Senior Citizen Day. I mean, I don't take advantage of that. Like, I can get a handicap placard and I could use my Social Security card for discounts and stuff, my Medicare card, but I don't do that. That's I'm able-bodied enough where I don't have to do that. I've talked about that, how I used to be on food stamps. I got myself off of food stamps because I've been selling sports cards, and that supplements my income. So there's really no need to do that. And I have a little bit more of an ethical and moral compass, not to take for granted the things I do have. But I'm looking around in Harris Teeter, and I'm like, where the hell are all these old people coming from? I've never seen this many old people in one place before. I mean, I thought it was like an AARP meeting or something like that. It turns out that every Thursday they have a special thing for senior citizens where I think they give them 10% off if you're of age, or if you're on disability or something like that. So I'm like, all right. And I showed the woman, I'm like, this is my Medicare card, and I showed her my World Trade Center credentials. I'm like, I don't want no discounts. I'm just saying, it's weird because I have mine, but it's like odd that there's like all these old people. I've never seen it like that before. I mean, I very rarely go to Harris Teeter anyway. Hey guys, I'm listing some items on eBay, but I'm listening. Just thought I'd say hi. What's going on, Fuzz? Fuzz, do yourself a favor, because I normally don't promote other content creators. Throw your link to your eBay store here in the chat, because I know you're a regular here on the channel. So if you want to promote your store, go ahead, man, and throw the link to your eBay store here in the chat. So. And speaking of eBay and all that stuff, don't forget to check out the auctions over at my eBay store. I am going to honor my little sale that I was having with the 99-cent auctions. It's just right after I'm done with this live stream, I just wanted to keep everybody up to date. That's really why I'm making this live stream. I still have all of these to list at auction. The snow is pretty much gone, and my sales pitch was, as long as there's snow on the ground, I would list my latest batch of cards as auctions to help people, spend as little money as possible. You can dictate the course of, what the price of these cards on. There are already 5 bids going right now for certain cards, so that's awesome. But I haven't been feeling good the past couple of days, but I'm still going to honor it when I have time. If I'm feeling a little bit better today, I'll take the time to finish these off and list these as auctions, and then after that it'll be back to the normal stuff again. So I worked at a restaurant. King here, I see. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. I don't want to see that. No, all right, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. That's not happening here. I mean, I've got my feelings towards certain things, but no, that gets no play on my live stream, man. I don't think so. That gets no play on my live stream. Sorry. I got my feelings about certain religions and people and beliefs and ideologues, but that does not get play here on this channel. I don't think so, man. But yeah, it was bizarre. Like, I've never seen that many senior citizens in one place before. I really thought it was an AARP meeting. Not making fun of our seniors. It was just odd to see. But yeah, I was telling the cashier, I mean, here's my Medicare card. Like, how does it work? You get 10% off on your groceries when you shop there. I said, listen, I already got buy one, get one free off the rack with these. No more discounts. No more. I don't want any of that kind of stuff. You give it to the seniors. Just, I got Medicare, but let the seniors have it. You know what I mean? I'm financially secure enough. I don't need to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? That's why I don't have a handicap placard for my car, because, I can walk on my own 2 feet, and to me, it's taking advantage of it. When I need it, I'll get it. So, are you German? In my roots, my family primarily comes from Baden-Württemberg and Munich. I mean, my family's been here in the United States for a couple generations. I'm a huge fan of the German national team. I actually ordered for their 2026 jersey, which was supposed to have been here by now, but it never showed up. And I also ordered for two Bayern Munich jerseys, which haven't showed up because the post office, FedEx, UPS is all screwed up. But it is in transit. At least it shows it's in transit. It's here in North Carolina, but I don't know what happened. Are you Jarvis? You mean like in what do you call it? The Avengers? What's his name? Vision or something like that? I got all sorts of comparisons. I've got Burton C. Bell from the metal band Fear Factory. I've got AVGN or James Rolfe. I've gotten Kurt Cobain, James Hetfield, Matthew Lillard. Shit, again, I forgot. He's the one actor. I'm always forgetting his name. The dude from Lost Boys. I constantly forget his name. He's the one actor I'm always forgetting. But the actor from Lost Boys, Kiefer Sutherland. I always get Kiefer Sutherland. You know, those are the comparisons I get. But anyways, well, again, shameless e-bag, everybody. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my eBay store. The link is in the description box below. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, yeah, it was just weird to see a lot of senior citizens in there, but they're all upbeat and they're all telling like inappropriate jokes. So I don't know what this is. What do you mean shame, shame, shame? I have no idea what that means. So what does he collect? You should ask me directly. What do I collect? So jerseys, hats. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I don't fly the rainbow. I'm a dark cloud that stops rainbows from shining. Anyway, so I collect jerseys, hats, baseball cards, Transformers toys. Okay. So this is going to be a very bizarre chat. Oh, man. I mean, it's cool to have a little bit of fun in the chat, but this is like grown-ass man playing with toys, and you're done. I'm a grown-ass man with a fat bank account that can pretty much do anything he wants, including playing with toys. I can play with anything I want. I can play with toys. I can play with my baseball cards because I have a lot of money and I can do it. How about you? So are you a German man? So my ancestors came from Germany, from Baden-Württemberg in Munich. My grandfather actually served the U.S. Army in World War II. And I'm named after my grandfather. My favorite German jersey is the West German 1980 jersey. Back then, they were pretty plain. Yeah, you mean, I was going to say, you probably meant the 1990 jersey. I have that jersey. Actually, this is what this is based off of here. So, I actually have a retro edition. When they came out with this set, I have the track jacket and I have the retro jersey with Lothar Matthäus on the back that they came out with a few years ago. Yep, you're gone. This one's gone. That gets no play here. My favorite, Oh, the black and red one with Miroslav Klose scoring his 16th World Cup goal. I remember that. Miroslav Klose scoring his 16th goal, which is still the standing record for most goals scored in a World Cup after Ronaldo, the first Ronaldo. Was it Ronaldo? I think, yeah, it was the first Ronaldo. So, oh yeah, they fell apart. They did fall apart pretty bad. Actually, the last couple World Cups and the last few tournaments, they've fallen apart. This World Cup squad, I just don't see it with Leroy Sané, with Verts and the rest of these cats. I don't know. I don't see it. Serge Gnabry, I don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen. Mbappe got 3 in one final. Yeah, I mean, listen, the French are not to be fucked with either, man. The French always give Germany a run for their money anyway. But, I mean, even look what happened with PSG and Bayern Munich in the Champions League not that long ago. Obviously Bayern beat them in the final, and then they came right back and beat Bayern. I think it was 2-1 last year or something like that, knocked them out of the tournament. But this year, this Bayern Munich squad is very scary, very, very scary. But yeah, the national team, well, no more Adidas after this World Cup. I think Nike is going to take over the manufacturing and all of that stuff. And that's scary because the U.S. national team has all their kits manufactured by Nike. And you know that the U.S. national team puts rainbows in their fucking numbers, which drives me up a wall because it shouldn't be about politics. Even though Bayern did that. What was that, 2 seasons ago? Rotgeg and Rasmussen. France, Germany, Holland. Yeah, the big boys. Germany, France, Holland, Spain, Italy. Well, Italy's fallen off the rails a long time ago too. Their football association has fallen off the rails too. Yeah, Bayern are still the Deutscher Meister. I mean, they are the best in Germany. But this Bayern squad is with Harry Kane pumping in goals left and right. Now you got this new kid. What's his name? I forgot what his name is. Leonard Carl. That kid's going to be a super genius, man. Oh my God, is he great? I just hope they don't do to him like what happened with Tony Cruz years ago. Do I have any men's national team jerseys? No, I stopped supporting the men's national team. Once I started putting rainbows in their numbers, I stopped supporting them. They suck, number one. And I think the last great men's national team was in 2002, and they played against Germany. But once the men's national team, along with the women's national team, they started supporting the it, what, who pronoun rainbow bullshit by putting rainbows in their numbers, I was out. I'm done. I was finished. I don't support them anymore. As long as and besides, MLS sucks anyway. To see Thomas Müller, of all people, playing in the United States here, oh my God. I think it was 2010. They won the, what was it? They played in the Confederations Cup or something like that. I can't remember. I think it was the Confederations Cup. They played Brazil. But then again, that's when the FIFA rankings were all screwed up. That's when Landon Donovan, I think, was still on the squad. I'm trying to think. Casey Keller, I think, was still the goalkeeper at that time. That's a fad. It'll go away. The whole liberal world realize that style of politics is terrible. It is. It's like the Super Bowl. Actually, over on my community page, you'll see the advertisement for the halftime show with Kid Rock. A real USA American show, not with some it what who pronoun cross-dressing, dude that's going to sing in Spanish. Fuck that. If you're going to play, a World Cup in Germany, it's going to be in German. Here in the United States, it's supposed to be English. It's ridiculous. Unless you're playing the CONCACAF Gold Cup, mostly it's almost always Mexico and the United States. So in that case, arguably, yeah, you can sing the Mexican national anthem, which is by tradition what FIFA does anyway. But we're talking about the fucking Super Bowl here. It's ridiculous, man. It is just ridiculous. I like Tim Howard, most saves in a World Cup match, I think. Yeah, between him and... If that's one thing, the United States has great, great goalkeepers. Casey Keller was my favorite. I had a couple Casey Keller jerseys, but over time, I had way too many jerseys. My collection got too big, and I had to sell them off. I sold them off years ago. There's only one Casey Keller jersey I regret selling, and it was a lime green one with the black circle in the middle. So, with the number 1. It was the World Cup qualifying jersey. They're very hard to get. I got it through their website. And it was the player issue one with the U.S. crest on the chest. The replicas are stitched on where this one is heat transferred. Tim Howard had incredible performances. Yeah, most of the national team did. But, at the same time, like I said, they dipped their toes into the political pool. That got me irritated. I'm like, I'm not going to bother. Guillermo Ochoa, the Mexican goalkeeper. Yeah, that dude was awesome too. He still is, man. And here's what's strange is he doesn't fit the typical physical stature that most goalkeepers would have. Like I think Manuel Neuer is 2 inches taller than I am. I'm 6'1". I think he's 6'3" or something like that. Usually goalkeepers are tall, but I think he's like 5'10" or something like that. He's pretty short for a goalkeeper. So, Arjen Robben or Neymar? Arjen Robben any day. Are you kidding me? Ribéry, man. Jeez, with Franck Ribéry and Arjen Robben, that was some combination, man. That was some good Bayern football right there. So, Kobe or LeBron? I'm not a basketball fan. Sorry, folks. Not a basketball fan. I stopped watching basketball a long, long time ago. It's just my interest lay more in baseball and the New York Giants, New York Mets, New York Yankees, and Bayern Munich and the German national team. Excuse me. Pardon me, folks. But yeah, I stopped watching basketball a long time. But if it comes to center forwards or strikers, it's got to be Arjen Robben. In that combination there. Fuck Neymar. That dude, let me tell you, man, he's like typical Brazilian football. You blow on them or you fart on them the wrong way, they'll instantly dive. Like the Italians do that too. If you want to smoke, wear the Robin Orange jersey in Mexico. It's funny. I saw the CONCACAF Gold Cup in Giants Stadium when the U.S. played Mexico, when Mexico beat the piss out of them. It was like 5-1 or some shit like that, or 5-0. I wore one of my German national team jerseys. My brother and his friends wore USA jerseys. I didn't get pelted with food. I probably got hit with shrapnel, but they got pelted with food. But yeah, once Mexico started beating up on the United States, it was 2-0, 3-0. I'm like, guys, we better get on the fucking New Jersey transit train. Let's get out of here. We better leave. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, because if Mexico beats these guys as bad as they are right now, we are doomed. We're fucked. Let's go. So by the time we start walking down the steps in the old Giant Stadium, it was 4-0. We got on the train and we're, checking out our phones. It was 5-0. Thank God we got out of there when we did. Jordan or Ronaldo? Ooh. Which Ronaldo? If we're talking about Michael Jordan as the GOAT of their sport, or Ronaldo as far as soccer, which Ronaldo are we talking about? The one from Portugal or the one from Brazil? CR7, so we're talking about, he's on strike, isn't he? With that Saudi Arabian club that he's sitting on the bench, he's like protesting or something, isn't he? I mean, if I had to choose, it's got to be Jordan, man. No offense to Ronaldo, the guy is a GOAT. But Jordan, I have to go with Michael Jordan on this one. I grew up, during the Chicago Bulls era with Scottie Pippen and all them guys. And the things that Jordan did on a basketball court were just remarkable. Not saying that, Ronaldo didn't do anything wrong, especially when he played with Manchester United and then, of course, went to Real Madrid and, went back to Manchester, went to Juventus. Now he's playing with the Saudi Arabian club. It's just Jordan's impact shadows any athletes. Yeah, the things that Jordan did were nothing short of magic. Nothing short of magic. Oh, jeez. Let me tell you, sparkling water helps the stomach a lot, man. Let me tell you, like my stomach is starting to feel a little bit better, but I'm getting like a little dizzy again. I might end this live stream in a little bit. I'll try to stick with it. Ronaldo or Messi? Ooh. Well, Messi's got a World Cup now. He finally got his World Cup. He's won the South American Cup. He's won all kinds of Champions Leagues and Spanish titles. I'm going to have to go with Messi on this one. Again, nothing against Ronaldo. Even though he's won a European Cup, he's got to win a World Cup. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, he's at that age where I don't think it's going to go anywhere at this point. At least Messi's got his World Cup finally. I'm not going to get into the whole conspiracy theory that the last World Cup was Messi's World Cup, but he's pretty much won every trophy under the sun, so, and well deserved. Messi, easy one for me. Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely think Messi is the pick out of it too. Oh man, folks, my stomach is just rumbling right now. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Give me a second, folks. I apologize. All right, so Trump or CR7? I am a Trump supporter, but Trump has dropped the ball one too many times for me, man. Especially in his second round, the fucking mayhem he's causing is not what I voted for. He's been talking about lowering prices on food and all that stuff. Yeah, the gas prices are low, but a lot of shit that he's doing now in his second term, for me, leave a lot to be desired. I'm going to have to go with Ronaldo on this one. What's FNAF? I don't know what that is. Let me see here. Give me a second, folks. It's in there. It just doesn't want to come out. Come on. There it is. Sorry, folks. Germany or France? I'm going to have to go with France this time. I'm sorry. Even though I'm a German national team supporter, I know you're going to have Manuel Neuer working the net. You're going to have Serge Gnabry. You're going to have Leroy Sané. You're going to have Florian Wirtz. You're going to have a lot of top guys in there. I just don't see it. Jonathan Tah, I think, in defense. I just don't see it. Don't let Trump visit an island. Oh, that whole Greenland thing, too, is another... excuse me. That whole Greenland thing, too, is bizarre. We've already got military bases on Greenland. I don't understand what his obsession is trying to take over Greenland. At least establish one or two more military bases, but, they have their own distinct culture. I see absolutely no reason or purpose to occupy that island. It's another one of them things that just doesn't make sense to me. And again, I voted for the guy, but he's a little the second term, Watch out for Gerd. You mean Gerd Muller, der Bummer? That was a huge loss to the football world, man. Poor guy died of Alzheimer's, man, or dementia, or whatever it was. But he was the GOAT for Bayern Munich in the national team, man. Lewandowski beat him by 1 goal as far as most goals scored in one season. Yeah, Gerd Muller was he was the GOAT. I appreciate all the conversation again, folks. Lately, my live streams have been a nice mix of conversations and subjects. I like that, man. You know, unfortunately, like I said, I do have plenty of stuff in my backlog to review. I really haven't been motivated to sit down and do a typical review here on the channel. I guess content creators go through that sometimes where, you know, you get burned out after a while where it's just like, okay, I need a break from doing this. I have more fun doing the live streams, you know what I mean? Because I really don't have to think about anything. I could just, you know, be myself and come off the cuff, and, you know, and this is within my subject area, which is cool. So again, my ancestors came from Germany, mostly from Baden-Württemberg in Munich. Good choice. France is top notch for the last. Yeah, I got to say, France is always looking, you know, always looking good with Mbappe, Griezmann, all those guys, man. They're just huge. They're huge. So, I mean, they always give Germany a run for their money, obviously, but bear with me, guys. Man, my stomach, I'm really getting distracted, man. My stomach is like, you might not be able to hear it on camera, but I'm going to have to go take a couple of antacids and just lay down for a little bit again and chill out and relax. But thank you, everybody, for joining in the conversation. Shameless e-beg. If you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of you supporting the chat. Check out my eBay store, the Carolina Collector 001. The link is below in the description box. I think I'm going to call it right now. Big shout out to my friends, neighbors, family, the maintenance staff, leasing office, everybody here where I live. Everybody's pretty cool and down and awesome. Yeah, I'm not feeling it right now, guys. I mean, I'm kind of like pushing myself here a little bit, but my stomach is clearly taking over the conversation here, man. Yeah, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to call it right now, dude. My stomach is just not cooperating with me right now. I better lay down for a little bit. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this live stream and support the channel, the eBay store, and each other. To my fellow sports fans, hobbyists of any kind of hobby, Pokemon, sports cards, jersey collecting, sneaker collecting, any of that stuff, man, it's all good, folks. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna lay down, folks. So take care. God bless. Stay safe, and hopefully, when I'm feeling better, I'll be my usual lively self. Right now, I feel like shit. So take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Sorry to end it so early, folks. Unk is going to the island, and then you're going into the go fuck yourself box. How's that? Peace.